Part 6 of when you started ignoring your obsessive boyfriend after an accident and he became more violent. Author point of view. You rested at home and were feeling better. The father had handled the things in station. Julie was taking care of you. Taehyung didn't visit again and it was night time. The father came for dinner and you also joined him. Julie, I made this for you, Mr. Kim. I am very grateful that you helped my daughter. The father, that was nothing. She is my daughter too, right, Jan? You nodded happily, Jan. Of course, uncle. They both smiled. The father, when will the classes start? Jan, after 2 weeks. Taehyung entered and stopped at the entrance. Julie, oh Taehyung, come in dear. You looked at him, whose face was straight. The family is together. I'm afraid that I might disturb them. You rolled your eyes at his unnecessary taunt. Julie, don't think that you are the part of this family. Come. He walked in and sat next to you. The father, it's your result next week, right? Julie, don't talk about result. She had seen Taehyung's twisted face. The father, why? Will he get the lowest marks this time too? Jan, leave it, uncle. Your eyes started to Taehyung when he placed his hand on you under the table, but he acted focused on the food. Taehyung, don't worry, Dad. The father, why? Will you be on the top? His hand was moving lazily. You tried to remove it, but he clenched. That made you bury a gasp. The, I love to be on the top, right, baby? He stared deeply in your eyes, and his question processed in your mind with another meaning. Jan, yeah. You shut your legs when he aimed to get to Taehyung. If Jan supports me, then I can always be on the top. You gulped down the water, and he easily created the gap to reach to his favorite place. Julie, these two lovebirds. Of course she will support you. Da, really, Jan? You became nervous, and your body was feeling forbidden things. Jan, yeah. Your grip tightened on the spoon when he was making small circles. Ta, father, come on, don't pressurize her. Your head moved to Ta, father, as if he said about your hidden position. Ta, oh, am I pressurizing you, baby? He asked with the innocent face, while his act was only devilish. Jan, you better stop. You gritted with a fake smile and shifted at his place when he fastened the movement. Jan, I am done. You suddenly stood and Taehyung licked his finger when others' attention were at you. Julie, eat properly, Jani. Jan, I will just rest in my room. Taehyung's gaze followed you when you walked out with a red face. Ta father, did you say something to her? Julie, what's his fault? She took his side, whose mind was forward with you only. Storming in your room, you took a large breath. Jan, calm down, Jan, calm down. You fell on the bed with your phone and shook your legs in frustration. Jan, how can he leave me in the mid? But I was the one who departed. But then what else? How can I? There, in front of our parents. You rolled on the bed. Taehyung came, but you did not notice. Jan, he is so annoying. Now I need him. You sat up and slapped a fist on the bed. Jan, but I am not gonna ask him. Be determined, Jan. You stepped down and gasped when you saw him standing with a teasing smirk that was showing that he heard you. He closed the door and then locked it. Ta. So, my baby wants me? He was eating the distance. Jan, don't you have any sense? How can you do that on the dining table? What if someone had noticed? It would be so embarrassing. You again fell on the bed and he leaned, grabbing you with. He pulled you all over. Ta. Where were we? His hand lazily traced dangerous parts. Ta. That is why I love you the most in skirts. He was whispering, and your breaths were heavier. Jan, taehyungff, ta, it's my weakness. When you take my name like that. You were hidden under him as he hovered. taehyungff, now you can make all the noise you want. Before he could make you wild with his touch, you turned away your head, rejecting him, not minding at all. He placed on your jaw. Shan, don't you think first we should talk about your foolish idea of going to abroad? You were sure that after doing it, he will start this topic. Then why not ruining his mood right now? Ta, not now, baby. Jan, ja. First you quench your thirst and then start a fight. He pulled up his head. Ta, what is there to fight? Jan, I am not gonna agree. So definitely you will fight. He growled. Ta, after this. You struggled, but he captured, not letting you move at all. Ta, just feel it, baby. Jan, I am telling you, I will not go anywhere. You cannot wash my brain by doing this. Ah, he winced as he was in with one jerk. Ta, sorry, baby, sorry. He stayed still, letting you adjust. Jan, you did it intentionally to punish me. You complained with shiny, tearful eyes. Ta, no, baby, how can I? I am so sorry. My mind diverted. Forgive me, my pretty princess. You were relaxed and he came in action. You were grunting and he was panting. After a while, you both were free and he hugged you. Ta, love you so much, Jan. He smiled and your eyes were half closed when you mumbled the answer. Ta, crazy girl. Setting the do it over, he cuddled and tried to sleep. Next day, Taehyung was leaving early. You followed him in lounge. Jan, we need to talk, Taehyung. He stopped and pulled you closer. Ta, just an urgent task, baby. Then we will talk. On your head. But you were in tension, feeling. He was avoiding to talk. Jan, I don't want to leave. Smile dropped from his face as he formed his hold. Ta, I told you to make up your mind, Jan. And I told you, Taehyung. Okay, fine. He raised his hands when you yelled. Ta, let's talk when I come back, okay? No, don't worry about this. You bit your lip when he left. The father called you as there were some matters to discuss with the lawyer. He left and you were lost in your own world. The father, Jan, what are you worried about? Jan, huh? No, nothing. He was not satisfied. The father, the case will be over, Jan. I will make sure that every allegation will be removed. Jan, I have no doubt about that, uncle. I trust you. The father, if you trust me, then share your problem. You sighed. Jan, uncle, is there a need to go to abroad to get out of this case? Taehyung father, of course no. We thought for a while. Jan, actually, Taehyung wants me to go to abroad with him. Ta father, he said that to you. You nodded. Ta father, this man has no sense. You just ignore him. Jan, I think he is determined about this. Ta father, he barely passes his exams. What determination are you talking about? Your uncle. Ta father, all right, he is your genius boyfriend. You shook your head when he laughed. You waited for Taehyung but he did not come back. At night time you called him but he did not pick. Jan, he never ignores my call. Till late night you hoped that he will call back, but he didn't. After waiting till midnight you fell asleep. In morning you again tried, but no response. Jan, what's wrong with him? Decided to go to his place. You went to his home and found him in the living room. He looked all free, and his mobile was also there. Jan, I was calling you. Why were not you answering? He passed you a 1 second gaze, and taking his phone, aimed to leave. Jan, hey, I am talking with you. You came in his way. His eyes and tone, nothing had a soft look. Taehyung, anything important? Jan, do we only talk when it is important? He chuckled boringly. Jan, you did not came yesterday. Nor did you attend. Ta, I was busy, Jan. I don't have free time like you to go around and talk behind my back. Your brows knitted. Jan, excuse me, did you just listen yourself? Ta, why? Did I say something wrong? Oh, I am so sorry. I heard my dad's princess. Please don't complain him. He mocked and you sighed. Jan, did uncle scold you? I did not tell him with this intention. Ta, why did you even tell him? You blinked when he shouted. Jan, it's not that big deal. Ta, it is. If we talk about anything, then it should be between us only. And I told you to wait. But you did not waste a second and created a whole scene about it. She hurriedly held his arm. Jan, I am sorry, Taehyungff. I did not mean to hurt you. I just shared. I had no idea. He pushed you and you fell on the couch. It was not a strong push, but your feet stumbled. He leaned, being worried. The father, Taehyung. Before he could reach you, his dad yelled. Storming to him, he slapped him. To be continued. Thanks for watching and love you all.